Hey, I want to welcome you to my video. My name is Chris, but everybody calls me Big Chris. And in this video, it's all about Big Chris's 8-step system to making a lot of money online and quitting your job forever. Now, this video is full of real content, so please take notes and pay attention because this is serious stuff. I do this stuff every single day, and I just wanted to, share some good stuff with you, and hopefully it'll make some impact in your life and business. And I'm no theory marketer. I hate theory marketers. So everything that I show you here, I'm actually going to show you proof of it working in the real world. I'm going to show you some of my accounts and how this stuff is implemented into the real world. So make sure you watch the whole video. So who the heck is Big Chris? Well, that's me. That's a funny little cartoon of myself. Obviously, my name is Chris. I'm a full-time internet marketer. This is what I do for a living now. I actually put full-time in quotation marks because, full-time in the real world is 40 hours, but I work less than 40 hours. And I'm living my dream. I work when and where I want. I have total freedom. I make a lot of money. I love what I do, and I have fun doing it. I'm in total control of my own life now. This is actually a big one for me. I get to help others now. That's huge for me. To me, that's actually more important than the money. And I'm finally happy. But that wasn't always how it was. Prior to me becoming a full-time internet marketer, I actually worked for 2 years as a machine operator in a cheese factory, and this is actually pictures of what it looked like. And it was just like you see here. This is actually a different factory. These aren't like the exact pictures of the factory I worked in, but it looked exactly like that. It was assembly line stuff, and I ran machines. I was making $14 an hour. I actually worked the graveyard shift, so I went in at midnight, got off at 7 in the morning, and it was terrible. We made cheese, so can you imagine what it smelled like? It stunk. It was hot. It was crazy. I hated sleeping during the day and going to work at night. It was terrible. And then after the cheese factory, I worked for 10 years as a receiving supervisor in a department store warehouse. And these are actual pictures of the warehouse I worked in. That's me right there with the crazy angry face on. Yeah, that was my life. I mean, it was terrible. I hated this job beyond belief. It was just a crazy. It was a long 10 years to put a long story short. If you could see there, that was actually the picture of the compactor. I used to have to pick all that garbage up. There's all kinds of funkiness in there, and I was $10 an hour. I worked 40+ hours a week, overtime. I was in charge of, people who didn't even want to be there, and just lazy people, and it was. I can't even tell you how much I hated that job, and it was just a long 10 hours. So that was pretty much my past before I became a full-time internet marketer. As you can see, I was miserable at both of those jobs. And I was so miserable that after work, I would actually, before going home, I would actually go to the cemetery here. This is a real picture. And I would actually walk a few laps around it just to clear my head and just to cool down. I mean, even on rainy days, it didn't matter. Like, this was like the only quiet place in my city, and I had to go here and walk off a few laps and cool down before I could go home because I was just so angry and so stressed out from my day in the warehouse that I had to just cool off somewhere. So this cemetery, it's an oxymoron, but this cemetery actually saved my life because it was a stress reliever, and I was able to cool down. And I still go here, and I actually do some of my best thinking here. And in my spare time, so after working, a 9-hour day, I would work on my internet business. And hopefully, I was hoping to get that going so I could quit that job. And I remember it now. And just like you, I bought product after product. I read sales page after sales page, and I procrastinated a lot, and I failed because of it. At that time, I was looking for the easy button. I was easily distracted by shiny objects, as they call it, the shiny object syndrome. New products come out every day. They promise all this stuff, and we just fall for it all the time. And I was definitely in that cycle. I was looking for the magic bullet, something that would make me rich overnight so I could walk in the next day and quit my job. Unfortunately, those things don't exist. But everything changed when I implemented the 8-step system that I'm about to show you. So I really want you to take this stuff seriously, because this is real stuff. I'm going to give you real content right now. I honestly believe that what I'm about to show you, if you put into effect, can definitely and will definitely change your life. I do this stuff every day. Like I said, I'm a full-time internet marketer now, so what I just showed you was my past. I'm finally away from that stuff, and I do work living my dream all day, and it's because of this stuff right here. So let's get started. Step 1 is you need to find a mentor. I know, like, a lot of people just try to do it on them by themselves, and mentors are huge because all successful people have mentors. I had a mentor, my mentor had a mentor, and his mentor had a mentor, and it just works because, well, before I continue, you need to find a mentor who actually cares about your success, and that's the only way a mentor is going to work. Because I remember, I actually, before the mentor I had, to where I actually was able to be successful, I actually had a mentor who I paid a bunch of money to, and he did more pitching to me than he actually did coaching. So he was just trying to suck money out of me and not even help me in any way. So you need to, this is from personal experience, you need to find a mentor who actually gives a crap about your success. And a mentor is powerful because they could guide you through the path to success. And why is because they've done it. They are already living the life that you want. They already made all the failures, and they could show you the road to go down. And I highly recommend that if you want to change your life and change your business and start making more money, that you find a mentor who cares about you, who cares about your success. I'm telling you, it will do so much in your business and in your life that, it's step number 1 is you need to get a mentor. Step number 2, you need to get a money-making mindset. Mindset is the number 1 thing, I believe. I call it the missing link because every unsuccessful person has a terrible mindset. Strategies are one thing. Like, making money online is pretty, black and white and cut and dry. It's like, there's techniques and strategies and blueprints and systems and stuff like that. The only difference is that the reason why people fail is because they have terrible mindsets. And this exactly was my biggest problem. I had a terrible money-making mindset. Like I said, I was looking for the easy buttons and the magic bullets and everything like that. I procrastinated a lot. I was looking for perfection. Perfection don't exist, so you just have to make stuff happen. You just have to, take correct action, and you need a mindset to keep you on a path to doing that. Like I said, you need to stop procrastinating and start doing. Right now you're watching this video. After this video is done, I don't know what decisions you're going to make, but after this video you need to make decisions good business decisions and life decisions, and cut out all the junk that's not going to help you. So if you see products that, if they're not going to help you, don't buy them. Honestly. So after this video, that's your homework. I want you to start just doing, start being productive in your business and your life. Believe in yourself and your dream. You could do this stuff. Everything I'm going to show you, you could do. And why I say that is because I did it. And I'm nobody special. Like I said, I'm just a warehouse worker who decided to change his life. So you need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe in your dream. And let me be the first one to tell you that that dream is real, because I live it. So let me be your example. I know a lot of people don't believe anything until they see it, and maybe you're not making any money, and so you can't believe your dream because you don't see it. So let me be your example. I live it every day, and I'm nobody special. So you definitely could do this, and the dream is real. This stuff is real, and you could do it. Don't let anybody bring you down, especially in art industry. Internet marketing isn't known to the rest of the world, and people see it as, crazy, like charlatans just trying to sell snake oil or whatever it is. So I've had personal experience. They ask me what I do, and I tell them I'm an internet marketer. They instantly think that, oh, that don't work. What are you talking about? So don't let anybody bring you down. This stuff works. I do it for a living. My mentor does it for a living. I know I have a million friends in the industry who do it for a living. The outside world, keep them separate. Because they just don't understand, because they live inside a box. And we don't. We're entrepreneurs. We live outside the box. Step 3: pick a niche. Now, if you don't know what a niche is it's a topic. So you need to pick a niche. The secret to picking a niche is you got to pick a niche that you actually enjoy, because the secret here is that if you enjoy what you do every day, you never work a day in your life. So I literally wake up. Now I work, but I love what I'm doing, so I don't even feel like I'm working. So just imagine, let's say you like playing poker. Now let's say you start a business on teaching people how to play poker. Now just imagine waking up every day and doing what you love already. I'm telling you, you'll never feel like you're working ever again. So make sure you pick a niche that you enjoy. Make sure you do your research, however, because sometimes, niches aren't that profitable. So you could put a lot of time into a niche and it not be profitable. So you got to make sure you do your niche research. A big thing I tell people, because I actually went into niches that had every sign not to enter it. It had every flag that said it was a terrible niche to enter. However, if you find a niche that has a passionate community that surrounds it, you could make that profitable. And I have personally proven that. I'm actually going to show you later on in the proof. So you find a niche that has a passionate community that surrounds it, because they're willing to spend money and they love that niche. And I recommend staying within the big 4. You're going to hear about the big 3. I actually added one to it. The big 3 is health, wealth, and relationships, because those are gigantic niches, and they could be subcategorized. And but I actually added one in here, recreation, because I have a few profitable niches that don't fit into the top 3. And recreation could be a big one. And a niche that, for example, let's say photography. Photography doesn't really fit into health, wealth, and relationships. However, it is a recreational thing. People love photography. And being that they love that hobby, they're willing to spend a lot of money on it. So that's why I put in the 4th one there. And I actually have a few niches that fall within that one. So once you have your niche, Step 4 is to start blogging. And what this does is when you start blogging, it starts to expose you to that niche. So this is how you're going to start entering that niche. Always deliver high quality and personal content. Always go for quality. Remember, these are real people in this niches. They're not just, a lot of marketers just look at their traffic as just traffic and dollar signs and numbers and conversions and stuff like that. I mean, all of that stuff is important, but remember that there's a human being on the other side of that. So always deliver high quality. You're never going to go wrong with that. And add your personal twist into the content, because that's the only thing unique that separates you from the rest of the entire internet. You're unique, you're personal, and add it into your content. It'll help you along the way, and I'll show you why. When you start blogging in this niche, it'll actually position you as an authority within this niche. So it'll position you as an expert, as somebody to go see within whatever niche you are in. As far as me, like internet marketing, I do this full time, so I consider myself an expert. You're watching this video, hopefully you like the content I'm giving you, and you'll see me as an expert as well. So when you start blogging, that's what it does. It's the beginning of positioning you as an authority within that niche. And when you have authority, you'll be able to sell easier later on. Be consistent. A lot of people start off blogging and then they fall off. So I would suggest, minimum adding new content to your blog every week, or even better, twice a week. And it doesn't have to be, the content you put on there doesn't have to be just straight information. I mean, you could tell stories, you could tell, like I said, add your personal content, make it fun, make it so you want to, do it every week, and be consistent. I'm a big person for I have this motto. It's one purpose per page. So like, if you go to a website and there's like links going everywhere and product sales and promos and banners, and it kind of gets messy. And I personally like, the one purpose per page thing is like, I personally believe that your blog should be to collect a lead, unless we get a little more in depth here, unless your blog is more of a problem solution kind of blog. But yeah, your blog should be more about collecting leads, and you'll learn why later. Step 5, once you start blogging, tell people about your blog. Start out with your family, your friends, and people you know in that niche about your new blog. So let's going back to the poker example. Let's say you play poker every Friday. You could tell people as you're playing, hey, I started this new blog. It's going to show a few poker techniques, poker strategies that I got. As you can see, I just stole all your money, so I know what I'm talking about. So they'll start going to your blog. Start out with that. This is like minor traffic stuff. So now that you got a blog, you're going to start getting a flow of traffic. And again, ask those people to pass it along. So tell your family, friends. If you ever hear of anybody interested in poker, tell them you got this cool poker. Somebody with a good poker site. Use social media and sharing buttons. This is big. This is where you get some viral sharing within your blog, and your traffic will grow. So you start out small, and as people come to your blog, they like the content you're posting, they share it, they like your stuff, it gets posted on within their circle, and then usually people within a niche, excuse me, they have like-minded friends. So if you like poker, there's a chance that a few of your friends like poker. So those social media and the sharing buttons really do a lot. And be active within your niche's community. So what you need to start doing is you need to start being active in forums within that niche, groups within that niche, Facebook groups, and with forums you could put a link to your website within your signature. And don't just go to these forums and groups and start spamming like crazy. Like, it's not like that. Like I said, deliver value, and when you deliver value, people will naturally see you as an authority and want to learn more about you. Step 6 is build a list. This one's huge. Like I said before, the purpose of the blog should be to deliver value and to build a list. The purpose of the list is to build a relationship with your leads and sell. So the blog is to deliver value and to build a list. And once they're on your list, the purpose of the list is to build a relationship with them. And now it's time to sell. I'm not a big believer in making a lot of sales through my blog's homepage or my blog. I do implement a few sales here and there, but I really think the selling should be done on the list. Now, if you've been involved in internet marketing, you may have heard the saying, "The money is in the list." The money is in the list, but the money is actually in the relationship you have with that list. So, if I have a list of 10,000 people, and I have no relationship whatsoever with them, if I send them an offer to buy one of my products or something, they're not going to buy it. Plain and simple. Or the conversions are going to be really low. So if I have a list of, let's say, 1,000 people, and I have a really good rapport with them, a really good relationship with them, my conversions are going to be, I'm going to make more sales on that small list than that person with that 10,000 list and no relationship. I hope that makes sense. And you need to get, building a relationship, you need to get your list to know, like, and trust you and view you as the authority figure in that niche. And your list is your most valuable asset in your business. It's something that nobody could take from you. Google, the search engines, Google could do all kinds of crazy stuff and slap your websites around and de-rank you or whatever. And you could be dead in the water. But your list, nobody could take from you. That is your most valuable asset. It's your traffic. It's your traffic on demand. It's your following. So treat your list well. And step 7, now once you start having a list, it's time to start selling. Now start selling from the beginning. Don't wait. You don't want to wait till I know some people who want to wait till I want to wait till I have 2,000 people on my list before I start selling. No. Start selling with the first subscriber. Start selling affiliate products and then create and market your own products. That's where a lot of the money comes in. But don't hammer your list with promos. You need to pepper your promos in there because you're just gonna. It's called churn and burn, where you're just gonna churn and burn your list, and they just throw promo after promo after promo, and that's not good because your list will just start seeing you as, they're just trying to sell me stuff, and that's not good either. And don't let your list go stale. A lot of people, they don't want to email their list too much because they say, oh, then I'm going to get unsubscribes. That's fine. If somebody unsubscribes, think of it as your list purging itself, because you're paying for these people to be on your list anyway. And if they unsubscribe, they weren't going to buy from you anyway. So it's good that they unsubscribe. So don't be afraid of that. And now step 8. Now that we got all that, we have a list going, we're starting to make sales. Step 8 is to rinse, repeat, and grow. Now what you could do is you could start the whole process over again. You could incorporate new niches and new sub-niches within that niche, within those niches. So now we're adding income without even, we're adding income streams into our business. You could incorporate new products. So now what you could do is by doing this, incorporating new products, you're making more money with the same amount of traffic. So if you have 20 visitors and you have one product, those 20 visitors are only going to buy that product. But if you incorporate another product, you're going to make more money with the same 20 visitors. Same thing with incorporate sales funnels. It's the same thing. This is techniques to make more money with the same number of visitors. And always test, track, and optimize, because that's you grow that way. If you test things and track them properly, by changing a headline, a color, whatever, you could go from 1 sale to 4 just by changing a word or two. And always be optimizing, because what you're doing is you're making a sale, and when you optimize with the same amount of traffic, instead of making 1 sale, you could be making 5. So always test, track, and optimize. So I know I went through that pretty quick, but that is pretty much the 8-step system. And now I just want to recap it with you so you could see it all again together. Step 1, get a mentor. I highly recommend that. It'll just do. Really, that is what changed everything for me. So get a mentor. I highly recommend that. And there's great ones out there. So step 2, get a money-making mindset. That was my number 1 problem. So stop thinking bad. You could do this stuff. It's really not hard. Honestly, with this 8 steps right here, you have you could get started right after this video. Like, honestly, like what I just showed you is pretty much my business in a nutshell. Obviously, it gets a lot more detailed than that, but that's why I did this, because I want you to get you started on the right foot. So get a money-making mindset. Believe in yourself. Step 3, pick a niche, and preferably one that has a passionate community around it. Step 4, start blogging. This is how you're going to start entering that niche. Step 5, tell people. Now that you have your blog, you have your niche, you have your blog, now you're going to start getting traffic. Step 6, convert that traffic and start building a list. Start collecting those leads. This way, if they, when they leave, you can still contact them later. Now that you started building a list, it's time to start selling and actually getting money through the system here and getting money into your pocket. And step 8, rinse, repeat, and grow. It's just going to take this whole system and blow it out of the water. So if you're making $50 a day, you're going to turn it into 100, or you're going to turn it into 200, 300, 400, $1,000 a day. It's honestly limitless. So step 8 is a big one: rinse, repeat, and grow. And make this fun, make it enjoyable. This is going to be your life if this is what you want to do. So that's pretty much it. But like I said before in the beginning of this video, this isn't just theory marketing. I hate theory marketers who put together products because they sound good and then they sell them to people, but they don't even do it themselves. I personally hate that. I've been sold a bunch of theory courses before. This is real life. This is a real life system that I used and still use day in and day out, that allowed me to quit my job forever and live the life that I do now, and live my dreams. Honestly, what I just showed you can change your life if you let it. And like I said, I mean, it gets a lot more detailed than that. There's a lot more things behind the scenes. but that's pretty much the core of it. But like I said, I'm no theory marketer. I do this in real life, and I want to show you the proof of it. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to shoot over to I'm going to show you real life proof of some of my accounts in just a second, so hang tight. Hey, okay, so I'm here at Google, and what I want to do is I want to take you through a few of my accounts and actually show you some real life proof of the 8 steps that I just showed you working in real life. Because I'm not into theory marketing. I don't like marketers who just come up with theory courses and it's never tested or actually working in the real world. So everything I just showed you, I actually do myself. And not only that, but I have my own system that I do myself in the real world, and I want to show you proof of some of the results right now. So I'm going to log into my autoresponder, which I use Aweber, just because I want to show you a few of my lists. And alright, so here we are. Now these are just some of my lists, and I want to walk you through a few of them. This one right here, this is actually a subscriber list. Same with this one. This one's a subscriber list. Now, I was telling you about building a list, and building a list is so powerful is because it's you control it, and it's traffic on demand. So you could send traffic, your own traffic, without even paying for it. It's free. Well, and you could send it to whatever offer you want to do. And the whole thing, I know you heard like push button, easy, and make money while you sleep, and your list will actually allow you to do stuff like that. I know I do promotions, like if I'm going away on vacation, I could run a promotion, be on vacation and still make money, or be sleeping and still make money while I'm sleeping. Now, of course, it takes some work to set that up. It's not as cut and dry as that, but once it's set up, I mean, those statements are actually true. And I just want to show you a few things. This list right here, this is actually a buyer only list for this one product. And what I want to do is I want to show you. So this means that there's 534 front-end sales of just this one product in this one niche. And this was, all of my front-end products are $37. So this was 534 times 37 equals 19,758. Now, this list here, this is also a buyer only list, and again, this is for one product in one niche. And again, this was a $37 product, so 37 times 37, or 377 times 37, equals 13,949. And this list here, also a buyer list in one niche, so it's 126 times 37 equals 4,662. And this one here is also a buyer list, so it's 505. Now that's 505 sales times 37 equals 18,685. Now, there's actually And these are all products in one niche, and the niche that I'm talking about here is one of the smallest, most unique niches you have ever heard of in your life. I'm not going to reveal the niche here. I'll reveal the niche later. But honestly, when you hear what this niche is, you're going to be blown away that you could make this amount of money in niches like this, and it's only because of the way I show you how to build a relationship with your list and build your business. So, and the funny thing is that is actually I got lazy, and there are actually 2 other products that I never even set up buyer lists for, just because of sheer laziness. So there's 2 other products with hundreds of units sold in each one of those as well. Obviously, I'm not going to count them here because there's no, I can't show you proof of them. So I just want to add these up for you. 19,758 plus 18,685 plus 13,949 plus 4,662 equals $57,054 just in front-end sales in this tiny, super small, and obscure niche. Now, and like I said, that's just front-end sales. That's not including upsells, back-end sales. And if you don't know what that stuff is, I'm going to show you later on. So this stuff is really, really powerful. And now I want to show you this list here. This is actually a subscriber list. And this is in a different niche, equally as small and obscure. And if you look right here, this is actually front-end sales of a $37 product for this niche. So it's 1,119 times $37 equals $37,703 in front-end sales in this other niche. So if we add them together, that's 57,054 plus 37,703 equals, that's $94,000, and just in 2 niches. And these niches are so small and tiny that it's incredible. So what I want to do is I want to actually go take you to a few of my ClickBank accounts. And again, I want to show you these small, tiny niches because this stuff is real and this stuff works in the real world. A lot of marketers show you how to make money in the make money online niche or the weight loss niche and super huge niches. I want to show you that this stuff could be applied to any niche, no matter how small it is. And just imagine if you took what I'm showing you and putting it into bigger niches, just like I do every day. As you can see, you made over $90,000 in 2 tiny niches. Imagine if they were giant niches. So I'm going to take you to ClickBank and show you one product. I'm going to log in. And log in here. Now what you're seeing here is you're not seeing a lot of sales because this is in a tiny niche. But I wanted to show you is that these sales here, as you can see this week, for just this one product in just this one niche, made $100 this week, $164 last week, $100 the week before that. But what I'm showing you here is actually autopilot income, which means that I never even touch this. This is completely made possible by the systems that I set up. So it's set up to where my website actually sells for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, without me even touching it. So if you can see how powerful that is, I mean, I could literally be away, and my websites actually run for me. It's almost like they work for me. So that's why I wanted to show you this account, because this is like total autopilot income in a tiny, tiny niche. And these numbers would be tripled, quadrupled if it was in a bigger niche. And now what I want to do is I want to take you to another account. So I'm going to log out of this one. And now what you're seeing here is this is actually in the same niche, the tiny, super small niche. And remember how I was telling you you can make money on demand, actually turn your computer into a virtual ATM machine, make money overnight by clicking a few buttons, that kind of thing. Well, I wanted to show you proof of this, because this is literally 4 emails right here. Like, I literally sent an email. As you can see here, on Thursday, made $339. Friday, $353. Saturday, $467. Sunday, $570. And today, $210 so far. And the day's not over. But never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that you could make $570 in one day. And this isn't even my biggest day. I mean, I've made $1,000 in one day. But this is actually 4 emails. So I sent an email, I clicked send, I left, came back, made $339 that day. I sent an email, same thing, $353. Sent an email, $467. Like, this is the power of this stuff. And, you know, looking at this now, it's crazy, because I remember working at the warehouse, working 40 hours a week, making $10 per hour. Well, I was actually 40 plus out, because I always had overtime. So it was 40 plus hours a week, sweating, a 90-degree warehouse, unloading and loading trucks. At the end of the week, I barely brought home $340. And now I'm making it in a day. And that's only this one account and this one product. Can you see how powerful that is? I mean, just me saying it, it brings back memories, and I can't believe, you know, where I've come, you know, today. Because this stuff is amazing. Like, I remember bringing home checks and working my butt off like crazy, and not only that, but in total misery because I hated the job. And after a full week of working, I barely brought home $339. And now in 1 week here, I made $2,000. And again, this is just one account in one niche. So I really hope you could see how powerful this stuff is, and you know, you could do this stuff too. I'm nobody special. I'm just a warehouse worker, you know, who decided to change his life, and you know, and I really want to show you how to do it as well. So that was the proof. I wanted to show you real life proof. So what I want to do now is I want to shoot back to the PowerPoint presentation, and because I got a few more things to tell you. And I'll see you over there. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, right? That's the proof. So what, honestly, what can you do with an extra $500 per day? It's really crazy when you think about it. Um, the screenshot, the proof I just showed you, just shows it all. Here's the screenshot I just showed you. Um, but I've been doing this. I do this all the time, and actually, here's another screenshot of the same thing. As you can see here, there's a $951 day, a $765 day, a $697 day, a $688 day, $3,400 in 1 week. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. And the best part about all this is you can do this. You can do this too. Um, Honestly, I'm no one special. I'm just a warehouse worker who decided to chase his dream. Um, and I want to help you do the same thing. Like, I really care about your success. I remember how it was, trying to make this happen. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want to help you achieve the same thing. Because I know you can, and I know you deserve it. Um, the old saying, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, or teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a lifetime. I want to teach you to fish. I want to teach you how to make money online, so you could do this for the rest of your life. I don't think anybody should be unhappy. We only get one life, and to spend it doing something we don't enjoy and we don't love is, I think is a real sin. So I want to give you a behind the scenes look at my internet business. Just what I do every single day to get the proof that I just showed you. We took them 500, 600, 700, $1,000 days, $4,000 weeks. It's really crazy. I want to show you how I build huge subscriber lists and gigantic buyer lists. I want to show you how, like I said, I make $2,000 a week, $500 a day. Same thing here, and do it over and over again, year after year. Now, honestly, just imagine making $500 to $1,000 per day. Really, how would that change your life? I know if somebody asked me when I was still working at the factory, the same question. There would be a million things that run through my head, and I am blessed enough to see both sides of the spectrum. The struggling, miserable spectrum to now where I actually have, living my dream, and I want that for you as well. So honestly, how would that change your life? And the good thing about it is it's not a dream. Like, I am going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to get these same results, just like I do. And I'm going to give you my complete behind-the-scenes blueprint of how I make money online every single day. And I'm going to teach you how you can get results just like I showed you. I'm going to show you how to build profitable internet business that run on autopilot. Just like in the proof I showed you, the websites just run themselves. I'm going to show you how to make money while you sleep. Honestly, that sounds like some kind of marketing line, but it's true. I'm going to show you how to build massive and responsive lists that love you, and this is really how you create money on demand, and honestly, turn your computer into virtually your own ATM machine. I'm going to show you how to drive massive amounts of traffic for an endless flow of customers into your sales funnels. Now, traffic is like the number one thing everybody wants to learn. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to build huge affiliate armies who do all the selling and traffic generation for you, so you never have to worry about traffic again. I'm going to show you how to automate your entire business so you could work less and play more, and really, that's why we all got into internet marketing in the first place. We wanted to make more money, and we wanted financial freedom, and I'm going to show you how to do that, implement that into your business so you could do that. And I'm going to give you an entire behind-the-scenes look at my internet business from the ground up, A to Z, no stone left unturned. This is what I do every day, and I want to show you how to do it as well. All in the easy-to-follow, over-the-shoulder videos, just like this one, where I walk you through my entire blueprint from beginning to end. I'm also going to show you 2 live case studies of the system I'm giving you actually working in the real world. So I'm going to give you 2 live case studies of this stuff working in the real world, and it's actually the same 2 live case studies that I just showed you the proof of, like the proof screenshots. These are actually, I'm going to show you behind the scenes the case studies of these working in the real world right now, and these are 2 of the most smallest, most unique and obscure niches on the planet. I'm going to reveal the niches inside. I'm going to show you the live case studies. And like I said, a lot of marketers teach how to make money in the make money online niche. I wanted to show you proof that this stuff works anywhere, and it wasn't just isolated to certain niches. So you could take what I'm going to show you and literally plug it into any niche you want. And I honestly, the whole theory thing, I wanted to do it. I'm showing you 2 live case studies of it actually working in the real world. And again, you're going to be blown away of what these niches are. It's really crazy. So, no more theory marketing. Like I said, I've proven it to you. This stuff works, and I do it every day, and so can you. That's the biggest point. Like I said, you're worth it. I'm nobody special. So, how much would a proven real-world job-killing, money-making blueprint be worth to you? Honestly, I can't speak for you, but for me, it was absolutely priceless. That was me. Miserable. Look at Mr. Miserable face over there. Working in the factory. It brings back memories. The warehouse. It was. I'm telling you, like if I had this opportunity back then, it's just priceless. And now, what I'm going to show you allowed me to go from the warehouse and the factory to actually, this is actually my backyard. And on nice days, I literally, this is my office. That's my backyard. It's my koi pond. That is literally my office on nice days. I take my laptop outside. I got the Wi-Fi, and it's a beautiful thing. Not only that, but it allowed me to have freedom. I get to go out, on vacations with my girlfriend. Before, I never did that because, number one, I never had money to do anything, and number two, I was so exhausted from working in the warehouse that I was just shot, and I didn't ever want to do anything. And now, life is just totally different. So, and while I'm doing stuff, I'm out on vacation and stuff, and just money keeps, still rolls in and never stops. And the proof is here. So, honestly, it was just priceless for me. I went from complete misery to total freedom, and I want that for you as well. So, I'm going to give you my complete money-making job quitting, video blueprint. So, a lot of people were telling me, I was talking to, a few of my, marketing buddies, and they said that, this stuff is amazing, and, I should be selling it high, and, honestly, I should be selling it high. I should be selling it for a ton of money, but, like I said, I want to see you succeed, and I remember, I'm trying to give back because I remember how it was when I was there, and for me to ask a ridiculous amounts of money, knowing that you probably have no money as it is, I'm not down with that. So, I was going to ask, my marketing buddies told me to, put it out there for $197. I'm not doing that. In the future, it will be at $197, absolutely. It could probably be even 297 because this is my complete blueprint that allows me to make 500 to $1,000 a day and more and live the life of my dreams. So, I mean, honestly, I should be selling it for 297, but I'm not. I'm not even going to be selling it for 97 or $77. So today I'm going to give you like a behind the scenes look at my internet business and show you how you could do it too for 67 bucks. Now, 67 bucks to change your life, and 67 bucks to go from whatever you're doing now to, you know, the life of your dreams is like ridiculous to me. I mean, I know personally that what I paid for my mentorship was ridiculous amounts of money. I mean, we're talking four figures. So you're essentially getting four figures worth of information for 67, dollars. So I don't really have to sell you on the price because, honestly, it's your life, and if you take it or not, but that's what it is, and I really hope you take it because I want to see you succeed. And like I said, a big thing with me is I care about your success, and I want to be the one to help you along the way. So I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get you making money, and I'm going to do it risk free as well. There's no risk on your part. It's 67 bucks. However, I'm giving you a 60-day 100% money back guarantee because honestly, I don't want to sell bad products, and I don't want customers who aren't happy. So honestly, if you're not happy, I'm not happy, and if you're not happy, I want to give you your money back. So 60 days money back guarantee, 67 bucks. I'll give it back to you because I want you to take this, succeed with it, and excel and move on and give me a testimonial and say, Big Chris is amazing. So, I'm giving it to you risk free, so you have no risk at all. Just ask for a refund within 60 days. I'll give you a money back guarantee, and hopefully, we could figure out why, how to get you to succeed and get you to the next level. So it's time you made a decision. Are you going to continue on the path you are currently, or are you going to make a change in your life? You know the old saying, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. This, I'm leading you here, or you got led here somewhere, somehow, and I can't make you take action on it, and I can't make you take action in business and in your life. That's only something you could do. But I assure you, this stuff is what I do every single day, and I just showed you the proof of it working. So I can't guarantee your success because I don't know you, and I don't know how much effort you're going to put into this, and there's no way for me to guarantee. What I can guarantee, though, is that this system is the exact same things that I do every single day that allows me to be as successful as I am today. So, and there is no reason why you can't have the same thing. So I do guarantee that. Like I said, it's time you made a decision. I made my decision, and it was the best decision I ever made. And like I said, that decision I made cost me four figures and above. But I went from complete misery to total freedom, and it was the best money I ever spent. So, and I consider myself a great teacher, and I hope you do as well. And I hope to see you on the inside. So I'm asking you, let me help you change your life. Let me help you get to the next level. Honestly, I really hope, I really hope to see you in here. And even if you don't take this offer, I really hope that you do big things and you take action on whatever it is you do in your life. So, if you're ready, if you decided to, come join me and let me help you out, just click the add to cart button below, and we'll get started together. And I'm really excited. I'm excited because, this stuff is more important to me than the money. I honestly, back in the day, I would have never said that. I would have just said, "Oh yeah, money's money, 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 money. That's all I need. That's all I need." And now that the money's there, and these are just, these are priorities now for me. Helping people, and you know that's more important to me than money. So, click the add to cart button. I really hope to see you on the inside, and I hope to, you know, help you change your life. So, again, I hope to see you on the inside, and honestly, to your success. I really care about your success, and like I said, if you don't take this offer, I just hope whatever it is you do in the future, I hope you're successful and profitable. So, Big Chris signing out, and I really do appreciate you watching this video. You could have been doing a lot of things, but you decided to watch this video with me, so I really do appreciate your time. So take care, and all the luck to you. I'm rooting for you. Bye.